watching the slides to see some of the things we do. We try to keep Hamtramck safe and clean and encourage our neighbors to do the same. So we participate in cleanups, graffiti removal, we support the community gardens, the block clubs, we do social justice initiatives like trying to stop hazardous waste from having a negative impact on our community. And we would like to have more support from you. We have a citizen patrol. So at this time I'd like anyone to stand in the audience who's part of Citizen Patrol so people can see you. Our citizen patrollers go out 2 by 2 and they patrol the community looking for any code enforcement violations or anything that has to do with a suspicious situation. And they work together with the police department to make sure those things get taken care of. Citizen patrollers, I know you're here. We have Maud, just come on up.
Yeah, I'm working.
And Sadie, they're helping us a lot tonight, and Eddie. So, and Vera, Bert, and Maud are the leaders of Citizen Patrols. We know Vera would love to be standing with you tonight, but we appreciate you and we thank you for your service. Okay. So the other things that HCI does is we try to build community capacity. And so we've been sponsoring fledgling nonprofits. And our fledgling nonprofit is Sisterhood Fitness. It's an all-women's gym on Joseph Campo, right across from the CVS. And it's a great place for women to go and work out in a safe place. And we have Sisterhood Fitness representative Daniel Schneider on our board. We'll let our board members off. We'll bring you you back up when the awardees come, okay? Thank you. They've been working hard tonight. Give them a hand. So it is our honor tonight to welcome our U.S. Congresswoman, Brenda Lawrence, and to introduce her, our board member, Alana Woolley, will give us some remarks.
Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you for coming out tonight and thank you for everything that you do in the community. It is my pleasure to introduce my boss and our Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence.
Good evening. Good evening. That's what I want to hear. I am so proud to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Congresswoman from the Michigan 14th District, and I represent 18 communities, and Hamtramck is one of them. So that you know what's in the 14th District with you, all 5 of the Grosse Points, all of downtown Detroit, Corktown, Mexican Town, and then everything east of Greenfield, Hamtramck. We cross, and Harper Woods. We cross 8 Mile, Roll Oak Township, Oak Park, Southfield, Farmington Hills, West Bloomfield, Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, and Pontiac. That's the 14th District. Now, I want you to know that while I'm in Congress, and we're talking about the issues and the challenges that we're facing today, I tell my colleagues I really feel so privileged because I really represent America. This district in Hamtramck is one of those shining examples of how diversity has made this country great. How people can live together, build community, respect each other, coexist, and be a community that's reflective of our Constitution. It's reflective of what we value in America. So I'm very proud to be your Congresswoman and to represent you. I am so honored to be here today with the Hamtramck Community Initiative Works. And as we're doing our spring fling, and I understand the music comes on, we do a little dancing at the end. I just got off the plane from DC. If it wasn't that, I would be here with you on the floor, and I'm a really good dancer. So, but I want to thank all of you who are here today. Some of you are getting awards. Others of you who are the ones behind the scenes, the ones that show up when there's work to be done. Thank you. There is a mission, and there's a sense of expectation from the Hamtramck Community Initiatives. That's to revitalize communities, neighborhoods, reduce crime, build community capacity through civic and community engagement. Now, I was a mayor before I became a Congresswoman. I was the mayor of Southfield, Michigan for 14 years. I had this really high expectation for my city. And we use this phrase when we're talking about communities, and it's called a sense of place. So when someone drives through your community, they may not know anyone who lives there, but they say, wow, this is a place that I would like to visit. It's a place I would like to live. I feel good when I'm in this city. It's called a sense of place. So when I drive down the streets, and you have a new resident, I want to say welcome and thank you. She's adding, is it a boy or girl? Boy. Boy. He's adding his voice. Isn't that great? Let's give the baby a round. I love it. What we have found is that when you have neighborhoods where people are taking care of their property, you'll see your neighbors walking down the street, which is a sign that it's a safe community. And then you say, look at the businesses thriving and they're here. This is a good place. And Hamtramck has done that. I want to thank all of those who put on their uniforms It was a lot of them here because there was food, so you know you have your police and fire show up because there's food. But they do the work. They're the ones we call when we feel that we are in danger or we have a concern. We pick up the phone and call 911. And your city has made a commitment to train them and equip them so that they can have the tools and the training to be able to take care of you. So I want to thank all of them, and let's as a community give our men and women who serve us every day in the fire police department. So how does a community become one that is a place that people want to live in, stay in, grow their children, and children want to come back to live? It starts with neighbor to neighbor. That person who lives on either side of you or across the street from you. It starts from block club meetings where communities meet. We live on the same block. We share something special. We know each other. We look after each other. And as we build block by block, the city and our community become stronger. It's something to be said about our business community. Those of you in this room who are business owners, I want you to know that when you plant your flag in a city and say, I want to provide a service, or I want to provide employment, or I choose this place to do business, it is a validator for a city. Not only are you providing jobs, but you're actually paying taxes to support the community. And I've heard from business people in this room tonight that go above and beyond that and support, serve on boards in this community. Make sure that they are reaching out, helping those who need help. Because as a business person, this is their city as well. So for every business owner, I want to say thank you so much. And we in this city can be very proud of our business community. Another thing that goes with being a sense of place, a simple thing of planting flowers. I remember as mayor, I started Flower Day. And what I did, I invited the community and all these flower vendors to come out. And it was my way of saying, community, it's time to beautify our city, our street, our home. Come on out and plant something and beautify. And as your neighbor plant their pot of flowers, and you plant yours, and then you go to a senior's home who may not be able to, and then collectively we plant flowers in their yard too, to make their home beautiful and give them a sense of place. I want to just share with you what's going on in Washington and some of the concerns I have. We all know that there was a devastating executive order for immigration. And while it was so devastating to me, it was one of hatred, one of divisiveness. I see our mayor is here. Mayor, I'm so glad to see you. She's an amazing woman. Let's give our mayor a round of applause. That rhetoric that demonized someone who were in this country as an immigrant. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the United States of America. And there's only three types of people in this country. There were those who are native to this land, who were here before others came. There were those of us who were enslaved and brought to this country without our permission and against our will. And then there were immigrants who came to this country to begin a new life. And we have the audacity in 2017 to say that this great country that was built on the backs of immigrants and slaves, that we now are going to say, we don't want you here, get out of our country. I stood up, I protested, I put bills together, and I used every ounce of power that I had to say this is wrong in America. We need a comprehensive immigration plan, ladies and gentlemen. There are so many immigrants, and I know in Hamtramck and other communities that I interact with every day. Atlanta, no, we have met with ICE, we've met with Border Control, we've met at the borders and talked to the FBI to know that we have zero tolerance for any inhumane treatment of individuals who are in this country as immigrants. And we need, instead of wasting our time trying to build a wall and creating hateful rhetoric and being divisive, to find a way to create a comprehensive immigration plan that allow people who are in this country to become citizens. And you know, sometimes you'll get the craziness that if you support that, then you want criminals in your country. I have never said anyone who breaks laws and they're not abiding by the laws and the Constitution of this country, no, I will not support an individual that does that. But I am one who can say with conviction that there are thousands and thousands of immigrants in my district and in the state of Michigan who are law-abiding, contributing, tax-paying, and family members, and people who are making a difference every day in this great country and making America a place that we can continue to be proud of. Hamtramck, you need to be proud of the fact that documentaries, people who are in position of academia to study diversity and how does it happen, they come and they choose Hamtramck. How in the world do you live together? How in the world do you build such a great community and you're so diverse? I want you to know how proud I am to represent you. And what you're doing is not going unnoticed. You are a great 2-mile city in America. So I'm going to close with this. I want you to continue to know everything that you do is all hands on deck. So whether you're visiting your neighbor who's a senior citizen to make sure they eat, or make sure, or you cut their grass or shovel their snow, you plant flowers, you mentor or teach a child in the community. You go out and you paint and you remove graffiti. You get active in or start a business in the city to grow the tax base. There's so many things that so many of you are doing, and tonight we will recognize so many of you. I've met some spiritual leaders in your community, and I can say if we ever need a word from God, we certainly need it now. So for those who provide comfort in faith, thank you for that. But I want you to know, and I'll close with this, I still love America. I love this great country. I've traveled all over the world. I just got back last week from going to Taiwan. I've been to Israel. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Saudi Arabia. I've been to Azerbaijan. I'm going to Jordan in a few months. I have been to Mexico. I have been to Canada. I've been to Cuba. I have been to Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, this country by far is an amazing place. I believe in the Constitution and the rights and the freedoms that make us great. But it is contingent upon a democracy that says everyone in this country has a voice. And you have that voice through your vote. Our last election, only 32% of Americans even participated in our electoral process. Only 32%. And then we complain when things are not like we think they should. But I believe in this country. I believe this is still one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and God bless everyone.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Ron Orr. I am the president of Hamtramck Community Initiative, so thank you all for coming. It's a great night tonight. a really good night. We need nights like this to acknowledge and give praise and give our thanks to people that who put themselves selfishly and give devotion towards our city. We're going to start doing the awards right now, but I wanted to say one thing, and it just goes in the tail with what the Congresswoman has mentioned, and I want to talk about the word to yearn, because one of the people on our board mentioned that people didn't understand what the word to yearn is, and that just simply means it's a strong desire of something. And the people that do the work in this city and that don't get recognized for it, and many of them don't want to be recognized for it, they have a strong yearning for a safe community, a clean community, and a solvent community. And I think we continuously work on that, and that's what the signs are for that we have here. We did that based off of the acceptance of people in our community. We are a great diverse city in Hamtramck. But one of the things that makes diversity, and in order for diversity to work, you also have to have integration. So in order for us to be even more successful, we know that we accept people in our communities, but now let's get out and greet people and make friends and enjoy all of our neighbors. I don't know if any of you went to the Public Safety Day last fall. Who won the tug of war?
Firefighters.
Firefighter. Chief Hagan, come on up.
Thank you very much. First, we like to be able to recognize one of our own. It is wonderful. It is, I wish it would be done in every city. Sometimes we are, sometimes they aren't. But in this particular community, I'm so glad you know. I would like to divert my comments to one who knows Vincent a lot more than I do. Only been around 9 months. So I would like to bring forward Captain William Dickens.
Thanks to HCI. This is the 5th year, I believe, we've been doing this.
Yep.
I've been here every year. Things have changed quite a bit. It's grown every year. It's gotten better and better. Some of the ideas have changed. Some of how we go about selecting our honorees have changed. And start out by saying congratulations to all the honorees that are here tonight. They set the example for the rest of the community to follow. And I think it's great that we have a community and an organization that takes time and, as you can see, puts a lot into honoring those people that set the example. I think it's important, and that's why when the chief asked me if I'd like to say a few words, because I have been working with our honoree for a little bit longer than he has, and I've been at the department for 20 years. I considered myself blessed and honored just to be able to do that, and I took it seriously, and I'm glad to be here. And once again, I want to thank everybody that is responsible for doing this. Our honoree tonight, he's a young man that he was voted for Firefighter of the Years, not by the chief, not by me, not by the mayor, the politicians. He was voted for by his peers. It was a vote of all the members of the fire department. I don't think there's any higher honor than that. Now, that doesn't say, or that's not to say, that there aren't other members that don't deserve that honor as well. But that says that this young man is held in high esteem among the membership. And it's easy to see why. In his acts, in how he handles himself day to day. He's early to work every day. He starts his shift before he starts to get paid. He finishes his shift after he's off the clock, every day. He goes out of his way to help guys that are starting, that are new on the job. And that's not all. I mean, he helps whoever needs help. But he goes above and beyond for those that are starting, that need to learn. He puts himself out there, he makes himself available, and he sets the example. Because although he has time on the job, and he doesn't have to do it, he doesn't have to go up. He's not the boot anymore. He doesn't have to clean the toilets. He doesn't have to clean the urinals. There's guys under him that can do that. But he shows them how. And sometimes he beats them to it. We got to hold him back because they need to learn it too. We're a paramilitary organization, whether you know it or not, and these things, you know, there are steps in becoming and getting and to where we are, to where the guys in this room sitting back there are. And some of them sitting here have been honored in years past, and some of them sitting there will be honored in years to come. Yeah, guys, Chief would like you to stand up. We'd like everybody here to see you guys. We have Lieutenant-elect Shop. He was Firefighter of the Year 2 years ago. 3 years ago, I'm sorry. Firefighter Mancina, Firefighter of the Year last year. And there's a few more over there that they are as deserving as anybody, but we're here to talk about Vin. Vin got voted for, like I said, by his peers. He's well-deserved, and I'd like to bring him up here, and I can't say enough about him. And I should also thank his parents. His mom's here. She should be very proud of this young man, because anybody would be lucky to have him work for them, to show their young men how to do it right. This is the guy to do it. And I'd go anywhere with you and for you, buddy. Congratulations.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Thanks, you guys, for having me. Thanks for the guys that nominated me for this position. I think you guys deserve this just as well as I do. And thank you for getting me up to par to you guys' standards. I appreciate all you do every day. I'd like to thank my family for coming tonight. Thanks for supporting me, starting this career, and being with me all the whole time. I'd like to thank one person in particular, and try not to get emotional here. My mother, I love you. And because of you, you taught me how to work, be a good worker. And this is because of you and for you. Love you, Mom. Thanks, guys.
This is indeed an honor and a privilege to be able to honor those who take care of us. And I'm just honored to be here. I'm Martha G. Scott, your Wayne County Commissioner, and we certainly wanted to honor you today also, and so many that have done great work. So, I can't say that last name. Caparuccio, Vincent Caparuccio. May God continue to bless you, and may you continue to do the work here in Hamtramck for all these wonderful people. Thank you so much for all you do.
And I just want to say briefly, on behalf of the city, thank you for all the work that you do for Hamtramck, for the example you set for the residents of Hamtramck, for the professionalism you bring to your work, and for doing Hamtramck proud. Thank you.
Next, we would like to bring Chief Ann Moyes, Chief of the Police Department. We're giving out 3 awards on behalf of the police department. That is Officer of the Year, Reserve of the Year, and Civil Employee of the Year. And I bring to you Chief Ann Moore.
Good evening. Thank you for all of you for being here tonight, for having us here. And I just wanted to say thank you to Hamtramck Community Initiative for all their hard work in the community. Thank you for supporting the police department and the fire department. Thank you for all the hard work that you do to recognize the employees and the members of the community. Well, we are here to honor and recognize 3 police department employees. I would just like to say a big thank you to all the hard work and sacrifice that each and every officer of the police department make every single day. So thank you to all of you. We have a few in the back, so thank you. So the first one we're going to give is the Hamtramck Police Department Officer of the Year. Officer Michael Fidenis has been a Hamtramck police officer since 2007. Over the past 4 years, he's been assigned to the traffic division. He is recently the union president of the Police Officers Union. Michael is a positive role model for the department. He regularly goes out of his way to assist his fellow officers. He makes himself available to assist with many functions outside of his normal patrol operations, and he sets the bar high for his self-initiated work performance. He is an exceptional member of the Hamtramck Police Department. I would like to call up Officer Mike Fidenis. Honored guest.
Thank you, Chief Moyes. I'd like to thank Chief Moyes and all management of the police department for voting for me to receive this award of Officer of the Year. I also want to thank the HCI for putting on this event and making this all happen for everybody. I'm truly honored to be here with everyone receiving this award tonight. Thank you very much. Back them out.
We are also here tonight to honor Hamtramck Reserve Officer of the Year. Reserve Officer, or Lieutenant Jeremy Bist, is a valued member of the Hamtramck Police Reserves. He volunteers his time to the police department and to the reserves. He readily makes himself available to help the department coordinate special events between the reserves and the police department. He is very knowledgeable and has been instrumental in assisting the department wherever he is needed. Jeremy Bist. The Hamtramck Police Department Civilian of the Year is our dispatcher, Justin Ash. Dispatcher Ash is a hardworking member of the Hamtramck Police Department. He has been tasked with training new dispatchers and has become the all-around fix-it man at the police department. He currently balances his work at the police department with a full-time job elsewhere, and he is also a member of the Hamtramck Police Reserves. He is extremely reliable and a valuable member of the Hamtramck Police Department. And what's coincidental is he's actually related to Officer Mike Fidenis. So this is the first time I've actually given an award to relatives. Well, congratulations to Dispatcher Ash.
We started making it a part of our policy last year to acknowledge businesses in the community that go out beyond and doing just business for the community, but we we honor them because of the community work that they do. And this year, our Business of the Year for City of Hamtramck is Infinity Drugs and Dr. Ali Talbot. Thank you. He's the founder and the owner of Infinity Drugs. He grew up and born in it and went to Hamtramck Public Schools. He's a dedicated health and well-being of all of his customers. Dr. Talbot is a leader and the owner of an exemplary business with a strong community service and focus. We are proud to make Hamtramck Business of the Year Infinity Drugs. Dr. Talbot.
Thank you, Hamtramck Community Initiative, for inviting me and giving me this award. I'm very honored to receive this award. I'd like to thank my family, my wife, and my employees, and all the customers and patients that come and really enjoy the services that we provide. I wish to continue to be a part of this community. I live here, I was born here, and I love it here. And I also wish to continue to do and expand services and making sure Hamtramck is a healthy city. Thank you.
Sorry about that. It's so good to give out awards and acknowledge people, it really is. We also created another special type of award, and this one isn't anything that has to do so much with community safety or with the police department or going out worried about graffiti. It's about a special person that works in the city of Hamtramck, which makes a big deal. This person has been working for the Hamtramck Public Schools for 26 years. She has graduated from Hamtramck High. She's lived in Hamtramck High for all of her life. She loves her job at Dickinson West. She loves the children there. I have even heard that many of the kids that have graduated from high school come back to see her still. It's my honor and this Hamtramck Community Initiative's honor, as well as I'm sure the city's honor, to give a special commemoration as Citizen of the Year to Vanessa Gray.
Hello, everyone. I'm not a big talker in front of everyone, but I would like to say I thank the committee for nominating me as Resident of the Year. I thank my family and friends for all.
You got this, man. You got this.
I thank my family and friends for always supporting me. I thank my principal, superintendent, and everybody for always supporting me. And yes, I do love the children. Thank you.
Yes, get those blessings, for sure. Did everybody enjoy the food today?
Yeah.
Was it okay? All right. You know, last year we ran out of food. I wasn't here to give out the awards or do anything. I was busy riding around trying to find fried chicken for everybody. So, and one of the people that were out there actually helping me do that, he's also been voted for as Citizen of the Year. You've seen him working around here today, even though he won the award. He helps with Citizens Patrol. He's one of the main leaders in Citizen Patrol. Actually, all of our people that are part of Citizens Patrol are a ninja-style group of leaders. They don't even want to be acknowledged. Half of them didn't even want to come because they didn't want to be acknowledged. But Eddie did come, and I'm sure he's coming on their behalf. I want to recognize as Citizen of the Year also Adnan Goba, also known as Eddie, the owner of Hamtramck Parker. Come on up and get your commission. But anything you need to ask or have done, he will gladly come and help do it for you. He does even more. I have to tell him to stop half the time. He refuses to say anything, but that again, that's Citizens Patrol. Oh, now he wants to talk.
Yeah, thank you everybody for coming and thank you, for the CI they give me that report. Thanks a lot.
We sponsor a lot of projects. We ask for you to give us ideas on projects. At everyone's table, there is a sign-in sheet. If you want to be part of getting the minutes of what we talk about in HCI, we'll eliminate all the curse words and stuff like that. But if you want to be on our mailing list, and if you want to join, or if you have ideas that you want to voice about the things that you want to have done in the city, feel free to write them down on your sign-in sheet. The more information, the better. We always are appreciative of it. We are doing a special award for Community Project of the Year. 4 young people came out and they did a project that was asked, and they jumped right on it, and they did it honorably and with great dedication and great respect. If you look up on the stage, you will see some of their work. This is a thing that we're trying to do to add beauty to the city of Hamtramck. They painted the garbage cans. We had a list of garbage cans, and they're going out. This project is for the 3C7 area block club, but we're going to continue to try to do them through every block club if we can get people that want to join and come in and participate. But they worked on these garbage cans, and we have them completed, and they will soon be going out. So one of the persons that was head of the project is Blair Arpaugh. Come on up, Blair. Hamtramck resident and employee of Hamtramck Recreation Department. Come on, Blair. I'm not coming up without. No, okay, you can run. I was gonna, he won't come up without the other ones. Malika Grove, Shakira Wheeler, Louis Boyer. Just, we need young kids to come out and do stuff. All the people in HCI, we feel so out of touch and outdated because we're all getting old. So we want the young kids to come up, and we're so happy that they chose this project. So we would love for you, come on over here, guys. Give them recognition. Blair just said that they have lots of projects that they are working on, and we're proud to help keep those projects alive. Martin, did you want to do the honors? No. Okay. Well, Martin is the owner of ABC Warehouse, and for you guys, Warehouse. I'm sorry. Well, excuse me, ABC Computer. He's on Joseph Cabo. He's not that big, but he's getting there though. Nobody caught it. You just, okay. So Martin, so young people, on behalf of ABC Computers and HCI, a new laptop for you guys to work on your projects. That's it. Okay, that's it that we have for the awards. I can't give my gratitude enough for you guys for coming out. We try to make this event as joyful as for you it is for us to recognize people, especially like these young kids. Feel free to stay. DJ Winbush will be over there. Katrina Powell will be starting the hustle. And Sharon will be following. Yes. Okay. All the board members of Citizens Patrol, if you can come up, take a picture with the mayor, and we will close it out. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.